Hi, I'm Dara, and today I want to tell you all about the EDGAR Form 10K company filings dataset from Rearc. This is one of over 400 datasets that Rearc provides on the AWS Data Exchange. You can find it by going to ADX and searching for EDGAR. There it is. On the dataset's overview page, you're going to find a lot of helpful information. For example, this dataset contains filings since 1993 for Form 10K, which is the annual report form that public companies file. You can subscribe to this dataset using the orange Continue to Subscribe button. Once you've done that, you'll find that the dataset becomes available in your AWS console under the AWS Data Exchange section under Subscriptions. You can access the data in the dataset by looking at Entitled Data and then clicking the dataset. You'll be able to select revisions and export them to S3. You can also access this data by using other AWS services as well as AWS APIs. For example, in this script here, we use Boto3, the Python library, to pull the data from Data Exchange and put it into S3 for multiple revisions. Within the dataset, data is structured into the following folders. There's a folder for each year, and then under each year, there's a folder for each quarter. Within each quarter, you'll find text files. Each of these files represents a single Form 10K, and the file contains multiple documents formatted in XBRL format. We've set up a little notebook here to show you some of the cool things you can do with these files. So let's jump into it. So we've already taken the data from Data Exchange, and we have one of these files over here locally. You can see the path to the file is 2020, quarter 4, and then here's the name of the file. Printing the file, you'll see that it's the Form 10K for a company called TE Connectivity Limited. And you'll find that it's in the SEC's format with various tags and metadata attached. This file contains multiple documents, the first of which, called 10K, is the Form 10K itself, formatted in HTML much like you'd find on the SEC's website. The other ones here are addenda and other information, as well as datasets, attached graphics, and XML, Excel, JSON, and zip representations of the Form 10K data. Let's see some of the things we can do with this 10K document. So over here, we have an example of some basic text analytics. So we take the HTML representation of the form. We find all the text within the form using Beautiful Soup, which is a Python web scraping library. And then we use the Natural Language Toolkit to look for n-grams. We filter out some of the more common words like the, of, and a, and we'll see that some of the most common bigrams, so pairs of two words, in this form are fiscal year, year end, value of, 2020 to 2019, income tax, net sales, which makes sense. That tracks with the content you would find in a Form 10K. You can do other things too. For example, here we've used some regular expressions to identify Section 6. What is Section 6? Well, let's go to the online version of the form and bring up Item 6, and we'll see that it's a table with selected financial data. And over here, we've managed to reproduce that table using the file right here. And you can actually take that information and you can, represent a wide range of different tables, as well as put them into data sets and compare across multiple companies for financial analyses and other types of interesting data analysis. We're very excited about this data product, and we hope that you find it interesting. Don't forget that we also have hundreds of other data products available, so be sure to give them a look as well. If you have any questions, we're always available at data@rearc.io. Feel free to send us an email. Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing what you create with the EDGAR Form 10K company filing dataset.